Perhaps the primary purpose of this course is to equip you with the analytical tools to solve ethical dilemmas. Some of the time, even most of the time, it won't be too hard to know what the right thing to do or the ethical course of action will be. Yet, there's always going to be those times when the right course of action really isn't obvious. This is the ethical dilemma. Dilemma is really just any complex problem that has no obvious solution, that's so complicated. Maybe there are two or more competing obligations that's making things difficult to decide, or perhaps it's some kind of no-win situation where all of the outcomes are undesirable. Maybe even the cost of doing the right thing is unacceptably high. So there can be a whole range of reasons why doing the right thing is, or knowing the right thing is going to be difficult. So how do we solve situations like this? Well, the best solution really is the obvious one, which is to have a practical analytical framework that allows you to systematically examine or take apart the dilemma into its various elements and expose them to the light so that you can see them and objectively evaluate them. So this analytical framework has been brought together into what we call an ethical decision model, or EDM. And it's well worth knowing how to use this EDM. And during the course of this book and course, we will apply it to various ethical dilemmas. And by practicing it, you will learn how to apply it and then be able to extend that practice into the real world. So it's well worth learning how to use the EDM by practicing it on typical ethical dilemmas, the kind of dilemmas that face IT professionals every day, because that's how you can anticipate them, and by anticipating them, you'll be ready to act appropriately when the time comes. So the EDM and how to apply it will be discussed in a later module. So that brings us to the end of the first module. We'll now foreshadow the next module, Module 1, the Ethical Technologist. Stay with us.